All of it. Not necessarily for not. I'm just playing. Let me leave that alone. Thank you for doing that for us. Thank you for loving us enough to be there with us and rock with us. So to you, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, last but not least, we're going to do one time for the face, one time for you, YouTube, and you, and to we are going to say, you know what? We're just going to simply say this too shall pass, and justice will be served. And that's it. I don't think we need to say more than that. Continue to pray, continue to stay safe, and we will get past this. Just that simple. Okay. Baby. That was a mouthful. And not in a good way. Shit. I could have used it. Hold on. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and get this show started. Let's go ahead and get this party started. We're going to have some fun. I'm talking to YouTube, so this is the keyboard. So we're just going to move the keyboard like that. Move our mouse over here. Oh, sorry, YouTube. My bad. All right. So, y'all ready? Is that Cashmere? Oh, Cynthia. What's up, babe? All right. So, now, whenever y'all get on here on YouTube, you're already doing it. Like, subscribe, do all the great shit that I love you guys for that make my nipples hard. Oh, wait, I think I was supposed to get my nipple rings this week. That's the best part about that show. You can sit and laugh with them, at them, for them, all the above. To those of you jumping in on Facebook, we're going to do real simple. Just share and like the live. It's super easy. Oh, yes. I got my bonnet on, y'all. I'm in a real hood state today. Okay? It's a very hood moment. So today, we are going to do a very simple show. Okay? Let me go around and see you. So, I can't sit my booty there, can I? Nope. You know what? I'm going to stand up. All right. So today, what we are going to do is the theme of this week that I think that I'm going to stick with, but I'm not completely sure, is going to be, I think we're doing comfy, cold weather food because we are going through a chill. This time, last year and the year before, we went through a major freeze storm that tore up shit, my house and a bunch of other people's. So it's starting to, our weather is starting to drop down some more, like not in a good way. So this week we're gonna stick with comfy foods. We're gonna stick with like very cold weather wholesome, warm you up foods. Okay, so are y'all okay with it? Y'all okay with it? All right, cool. So today we are. This is more on the comfy food side for me. I'm a huge fan of chicken teriyaki, and so I'm gonna make a small portion of chicken teriyaki for you guys. And for the drink, we are gonna do a raspberry vodka gimlet. So that's what we're about to do. So I'm gonna walk back around. All right, I'm gonna walk back around. Hold on. Thank you. Okay, so let me focus on y'all. Listening to them, they in there going crazy. So first for your vodka gimlet. Now, we're gonna need some toothpicks. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, come on. Here we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and preheat our skillet because literally we're not. So we made chicken with our ham for the New Year's. So I am using the smoked chicken that we made for the New Year's. So literally what we're about to do is cook what is our vegetables. Okay. So I'm gonna preheat my skillet. We'll pour a little extra virgin olive oil in it. That is like applesauce. Okay. And we'll just let that warm up a little bit. Now for your vodka gimlet, you are going to need raspberry, and I'm gonna rinse off a good portion. I'm gonna rinse off about a handful, okay? Okay. All right. There we go. Now, I am going to. Alright, and I'm just roughly chopping some raspberry to go into, you know what? Let me pull that out. Okay. Alright. We'll top it with some raspberry. Now, gimlet is simple. You just need citrus. Okay. You just need citrus. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use lemon juice. Typically, I would use a lemon lime combination, but I don't have any lime juice like this. So we're going to use a fresh lime. We're also going to we're going to make a lime wheel for garnish. So hold on, let me go ahead and get that wheel. You know what? I agree, but I like the way she put the cod. I thought it was really delicate. I liked Frank's turmeric cod. That one's dull. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now let's get a wheel. Okay. All right, hold on. And we're just going to go ahead and squeeze a little of our lime juice all up in here. Hold on, y'all. I got to get it all up in there. Squeezing it in there. Hold on. Now, shit, it would take a whole lot of these limes, but I don't need a lot of lime juice. I just need a hint. Lime juice is fucking powerful. So I'm cool on what I got. You feel me? Now, so it's going to look something like that right now, okay? Vodka.
They like the way she did the steak, but she put a little bit of we gonna see.
Now, my gimlet's gonna be a little bit different because I am gonna add just one more ingredient. I do want a little rosé to top it. I am just wasting. Hold the fuck up. Hold on here. I don't like making no mess. I ain't a big fan of a mess. Well, that's a lie. I am a fan of a mess, but only if it's a good mess. I like being messy and other things. Not like messy, life messy, like sexually messy. I'm good with that. I don't know about y'all. Hey, Mr. Bell, but I am Gucci with sexually messy. That is a pleasant moment for me. Okay. Over that. Cool. So we are going to hit that with our wheel now. The toothpicks. Hey, baby. Who is that? Is that is my Mr. Bell. Hey, sugar. I love you. I was thinking about you today. But taking care of Granny, I didn't get a chance to call you. So I will definitely call you and catch up tomorrow.
No, you the one.
All right, there we go. How's that look? You like how that looks? Okay.
What can I help you?
Just give it a little stir. Give it a little stir, baby. All right, let me come close so y'all can see. That is going to be your raspberry vodka gimlet. Let me not drop it. There you go. Yes. Hold on. I don't want to lose the.
We got a little song on the side. Come on, bro. Why you looking over at her when you ain't there? She ain't looking at you.
And they're climbing like a motherfucker. All right, there we go, there we go, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now, that's done. All right. So, time to get down to the nitty gritty. We're going to make this quick, simple, to the point. You need some green onion, some onion, chicken. I like to add broccoli and bell pepper, multicolored bell pepper. Never go wrong. So what I do is I buy them at the store. They're already pre-sliced. See? And all I'm gonna do is go ahead and give them a rough chop. Nothing special. They don't have to be any certain size. I'm just gonna give them a couple rough chops for texture. And then we are going to get them ready. We're going to chop up some onions and get everybody ready to go into the skillet. All right. So we're going to put them back in the bowl because there's one thing we got to do. All right, then. So now, listen to me. If you are not using, like I'm repurposing chicken that I made on the first, some smoked chicken. I made 2 big old smoked chickens and a smoked ham. So I'm just repurposing that shit. If you're not, get you some chicken breasts. No pun intended. Put them in a skillet with some olive oil, season them up. Probably before you put them in the skillet, you want to chop up in bite-sized pieces. So, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to chop you in bite-sized pieces, but you have to chop this as much as however big it for your mouth. However big for your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? However big for your mouth. Are you okay? Like and share this video. Maybe somebody else will make it however comfortable you like stuff in your mouth. This the size that you make it so it fits in this orifice here. Okay? All right, cool. Now, next we need to chop up our onion. Oh, that sounds delicious. All right. Sorry, so I got my family addicted. They watching Chopped. And I'm listening to it while I'm chopping with y'all. What up, sis? Hey, D. What up? What up? What up? What up? Love you. Love you. Love you. Okay, stop. All right, all right.
20 minutes.
All right.
And it's like a Corona.
Yeah.
And we are just rough chopping this. Again, nothing extra fucking special. Nothing special. Just like that, okay? We'll chop those in a minute. We'll chop those in a minute. Now this is kind of, well, we'll peel this apart. You want to just kind of make sure your onion pieces, separate. But that's fine. So the next thing I need you to have is some cornstarch. Okay. And this may not be enough for my that you're going to use as a thickening agent for your sauce. Okay. All right. You can use a spoon. You can use a hand. Just kind of make sure it covers. If it does not cover all your vegetables, get you some more starch and put it in there because you want all the vegetables to get some starch. That's going to help the sauce get thicker. And you know I like it thick, 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 thick. Not that thick. I like my women thick. I like my men's thick. But I don't want my sauce too thick. Then it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We could add just a smidge more. So we're gonna add just a little bit more. All right, cool. With a Windsor cookie bread salsa. I can't say it's disgusting. Tastes like but I feel that likely of community mushrooms may kind of buffer the perfect. Perfect. And like and share. What's up, Cookie? All right. So we have a preheated skillet. Put your vegetables over it. I'm going to make a raspberry and pear glazed. That's done. Bada bing, bada boom. In about 5 minutes, we are going to add our chicken. Okay? Now, we're going to add seasoning to it, and then we are going to, as a matter of fact, let me keep this. We're going to go ahead and create our teriyaki sauce. So you're going to buy a teriyaki marinade sauce like this one. You want to use roughly about a cup to a cup and a half. Okay. All right. I like to add fish sauce into my teriyaki. And I'm gonna add a chicken broth to it as well because there we go. All right. All right. I have one down. Hold on, y'all. I thought I had one down already. Now I'm going to season with a little soy sauce and a little sazon. Okay? And then I'm going to add just a smidge of butter. That's about it.
I'm gonna take a supper for you. In 20 minutes, I'll finish tomorrow. Elvis drunk is cooking. Give your clothes. And you know. We're gonna make you
All right.
That's what.
All right.
Yeah, he goes to that Delta.
So our vegetables are ready. Let's add our sauce.
And then that dog, you gonna take them crumbles of that cookie and put it on top of it.
Oh, okay.
You put the sauce over the meat, crumble over the sauce. And you're on to that time.
Now, oh, perfect. Now, too simple. We're gonna let that thicken up with the starch that we used when we coated, and then the starch that was already in the bowl. If we need to, we can go back and make a little starch water,
No, her.
okay, to thicken it up some more. Now,
That's how you do bread.
there's my son.
So fucking.
Yeah, you know what? Get a strainer and strain it.
That's so fucking. She can hide it.
Let me see if I hold on, y'all.
On the pen and here.
And that's it, we go with That way I ain't worried. All right, super simple. Now we're gonna add our chicken. Okay, so I'm adding white and dark meat. I don't too much discriminate.
I'm saying that was sitting on that raw meat.
Like a man said, if you ever watch this show, if you got meat and it's lean like that, it's starting.
I'm here just gonna chop this down in pieces. Now, I already made some rice earlier, so I'm not gonna make no rice on the show because I already did it earlier for my family for dinner. All right, we're gonna add a couple more, a little bit more. See if that's enough. Just give it a quick stir. I think we're gonna have to add just a little more chicken. All right, we're gonna add just a little bit more chicken.
Would you say you got internal bleeding going on? Because that motherfucker, blood right out there.
Okay,
And they look at it and say, this is not how I order it.
perfect.
You can't even get that back in the microwave. They'll know how they cut it. You know, a lot of people try to microwave food. I think it's different. That's why I say I don't like microwave.
All right.
Microwave mistake.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you know that's wrong for all kinds of
Last but not least, we are gonna go ahead and cut up some green onion for garnish. Typically, I would do this with some sesame seed, but I'm all out, and I did not know that. So, all right. Yeah, I'm about to wake her up because she can't not eat. All right. Now, I am going to sprinkle this with a splash of brown sugar. I know that sounds weird, but it just adds or kicks up the teriyaki sauce that much more. So just about a tablespoon of it. And then we're gonna hit it with just about a tablespoon of cayenne. Ice.
Mom, where's your second phone?
Isaiah got it. All right, and that is done. So, that's that hit.
Man, all of them damn was undercooked. You grew up with that.
Right. All right, so we made some rice from earlier, so I'm gonna just
His lamb is undercooked.
get some rice. Now, because I like to design, I make my rice sticky. So I'm just gonna kind of clump it together, nice and neat, and make kind of like a little patty.
All they meat was undercooked.
Was it?
Everybody had to re-sear. All they meat was undercooked. All of them undercooked.
Oh, man. But they don't like the lamb.
And he forgot to cook it all together.
He forgot to cook it.
Yeah.
Oh, that means it's raw.
Look, all of them uncooked their damn lamb. And their plate looked like shit.
Oh, damn.
All of them. I didn't even care what for the cookie crumbles on.
They don't like no uncooked meat.
All of them.
All right, there we go.
And one of them, all of them, look at that shit. All of that shit raw. Look at that shit.
Damn, look at me.
That's what I said. All of them undercooked their
All
shit.
right.
Look.
I looked down at my plate and I realized that
It was like a taco.
the lamb on one cup and less on the other. I know this is not my best foot forward.
Look like a damn taco.
Oh, yeah.
Look like a damn taco.
That taco, yeah.
Yeah. All of them meat was undercooked. Man, that meat fucking
And that's it.
all up.
Voila. Chicken teriyaki. All done. Just that simple, just that easy. Straight to the point. All right. Told you it was a short and simple show
They
today.
put them all whole.
Super easy. So, with that being said,
Look at it.
we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So, catch me tomorrow. I will be on time tomorrow. Tomorrow, if anybody got an idea about a cold food or a comfy food that you would like cooked and a recipe for it, holla at your girl, text me, get with me, let me know what it is. Please like and share the show so we continue to grow in our numbers. And because I need a recipe idea for tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. But with that being said, I'm gonna use a gimlet to go out. And we're actually 32 minutes early works for me because I got 2 papers I gotta write. So from you to me, from me to you, shall it always, forever, and only be just us two. Salud. 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 Oh. Wait, my bad.
We have a raspberry and
We
coriander.
have a damn taco.
All right.
I
I love y'all. And I'm out. Bye.
It's not exactly what I want it to be. Didn't have enough time for
Bye.
20 minutes.
I think